Hello guys, this is Chandrika. Welcome to Learning Ladder of C language. In this tutorial, we are going to discuss about arrays in C language. Arrays are used to store a similar data type in a sequence of memory locations in memory table. In C language, there are two types of arrays that exist majorly. They are single dimensional array and multi-dimensional array. Single dimensional array. If the array has only one dimension, then it is known as a single dimensional array. Here the example I have given 1 2 3 4. Here the data that is stored is 1 2 3 4 is known as an individual data, and these are stored in an form of an array with a single dimension manner. If suppose we are storing an two-dimensional data into the memory by using an array, then it is known as a multi-dimensional array. In multi-dimensional array, there is another type of array which exists. It's known as a rigged array. This rigged array has a special functionality. In later tutorials, I will discuss what is meant by rigged array. First, for our understanding purpose, how these arrays are used and how the memories are stored. First, let we discuss about the single dimensional array in this tutorial. Before we are moving to the programming part, first let we have to know the methodology that is followed in the arrays. Suppose here and drawn a small diagram to represent an array, how the array's elements are stored. Here 1 2 3 4 are the integer data types I stored in an array. Here the array name is A, so this A refers to an array. So if suppose I want to access a first element of this array, then I should use an index known as 0. In array systems, the index starts with 0 and end with n minus 1. So suppose here we have 4 elements, but at last we are having only the 3 index. So similarly, a of one index refers to the 2 value, and a of second index refers to the 3 value, and a of third index refers to the 4th value. So now let's see how these values are stored in the memory. So for this reason, I'm going to write a small program. Here I'm written a small program how to represent an array elements individually by using a printf statement. First, here I'm declared an array with the index value of 0. Before I initialize an array A with the values of 1, 2, 3, 4. See, array is indicated by the square braces. So inside the square braces, if so we need then we can specify the size of an array. If suppose we are initializing the same line, then there is no need to initialize the array size, because the C compiler automatically initializes the size of an array based on the elements that were initialized in line. So first let's compile this program. We are getting 1 in the output screen. As I previously said, array A of 0 index refers to an first element. Suppose I need a second element, then I have to specify A of 1. So let's compile this program. Now we are going to get 2. So similarly, for representing each and every element of an array, we should use an index. Now let's see how these arrays are stored in the memory. For this reason, I'm going to do a small modification in the program. For our understanding purpose how these elements are stored in the memory, I am going to print an address of each and every element by using the index of an array. First, let's compile this program. For our understanding purpose, I am going to generate a new line for after executing each and every printf statement. So wait a minute. First, sorry. It's a backslash. Yeah. So let's compile this program. Yeah, we are getting all the address of the memory location. Here we are getting a memory address location as see here 48, 52, 56 and 60. So here we declared it is an integer data type. As I previously said in the first tutorials, the each and every integer data type going to occupy an 4 memory 4 bytes. So for this reason, we are getting 48 plus 4 52 plus 4 56 plus 4 60. So by this we can have an idea that These elements are going to take in memory locations as sequentially order in the memory table. Like these values are stored in an array. So these array elements are going to occupy the memory location sequence in order. So for this reason we are getting an elements in the output by using the index of an array. Now let's see how to initialize this array variable in the second line or in the runtime scenario. For this reason I'm going to do a small modulation in our program. Yeah, I did a modulation. Here I'm not going to initialize an array in the same line. I'm going to initialize this array values with the next sequence here lines. So for this reason first I have to declare the size of an array, and here I declare the size of an array 4. As I previously said, the array index starts with 0 and end with n minus 1. For this reason I initialize the first value 1 with the index value of 0, sequentially 1 2 3 with the values of 2 3 4. So I ended with the array value as 3, so index value as 3. This way because n minus 1. So let's compile this program. Suppose I'm not declaring a size of an array in the first line itself, in the sense then compiler is going to throw an error because here this array storage size is not isn't known. This way because C compiler execute the program from the top to bottom. Here while it encodes the first line integer and array with the not specified value of size, then C compiler doesn't know how much memory it should be reserved for this array. For this reason we are getting an exception in the output. Now let's see how to initialize an array in the runtime scenario. For this reason I am going to do a small modulation. Here I did a modulation. To initialize an array in the runtime, and here I used a for loop. This way because each and every array value will be indicated by using the index. Similarly, for storing an element to an array, we should specify the index value where the element that we entered should be stored. So for this reason it is not right method to use a scanf for the 4 times. For this reason I used a for loop. Here I initialize an integer I value as 0 and incrementing it and checking the condition is less than 4. So this iteration is going to be done by 4 times. So each and every time the I value is going to be incremented. So first it's going to be 0, then 1 2 3 sequentially. So for this reason it is not necessary to write a scanf statement 4 times. Same logic applied for the printf statement to print values that are stored in the A index. So first let's compile this program. We are not getting any error. Yes, I entered 1. Again it's asking a value to enter 2 and then enter. So wait a minute. Yeah, now let's compile this program. I'm compiling this. The compiler asking a value to be entered. I'm entering 1. Next it asking the next value to enter. So similarly it's going to ask for 4 values. When the 4th value is entered, automatically the printf statement, this for loop going to be quitted off, and next printf statement for loop is going to be executed. For this reason we are getting output. So this is how to initialize an array, single dimensional array in the same line and then sequence your next line and the using a for loop, sorry, scanf function. Thank you. That's all about a single dimensional array. In the next tutorial we see in deep about the array. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to get alert for the next tutorial video.